What's up guys, welcome to Apex. Today I wanted to talk about some really interesting changes Samsung has made inside the gallery application. Without wasting any time, let's dive right in. When you open the gallery application, you can instantly notice we have got this new pill-shaped floating menu bar at the bottom with a really nice frosted glass effect. It looks super polished and very clean. Now we have got a brand new collections tab. If you tap on it, you will find your stories sitting right inside, plus a bunch of other cool stuff. You can add people and pets to easily sort things, check out documents, or head into the activities section where you can clearly see your standard editing images and all your AI edited images separated out. This is fantastic. We also get short types to quickly find things like portrait videos, hyperlapses or panoramas, and a dedicated scan option for your documents. And the best part, you can tap, edit and move these around. If you want your short types or tags at the very top, you can just press and hold to bring them up. Moving on to the albums, things look slightly different and much cleaner now. The title of the album and the number of photos are now sitting neatly right inside a little rectangle. When you open an album like screenshots, it gets even smarter. It categorizes your screenshots into vouchers, locations, events, or social media depending on what you have taken. You will also notice that the very first image sits at the top like a cool banner, and you get this nice floating back button. Also, if you tap the three-dot menu, you've got a delete duplicates option right there to easily clean up your storage. Tapping the main menu button, it's way more simple now with neat circular icons, and the private album is openly available by default right on the menu. Plus, when you are scrolling through your pictures, you get this really immersive full screen scrolling by default where the top and bottom menus just disappear to give you a very clean view. Now let's check out some settings and editing tweaks. In settings, there is a brand new detail enhancer option. If you turn this on, it automatically upscales the resolution whenever you crop or remaster an image. And that is super handy. They have also clearly added an edit suggestions menu option so that people actually know that swiping up on a picture or video gives you the best recommended edit effects. When you actually go into edit a specific photo, there is a new tidy up option where they have moved the erase shadows and erase reflections tool, making them way easier to find. Inside the AI button, we now have a brand new create option. You can just draw whatever you want to generate an image right on top of your existing photo, or just erase stuffs. And not just that, you can draw anything you want on a specific spot by selecting that spot on the image. You will also notice a bunch of newly named filters like Breeze, Modern Film, Pulse, and Shiver to play around with. And for those who use Gallery Labs, you can now toggle these optional categories for your collections menu right from there. And with this all new photo assist, you can also see the history of edits that you have done. So yeah, these are some subtle but really useful changes to Gallery application. Let me know if I have missed on anything in the comment section. And hey, if you're interested in the wallpapers I'm using on my home screen, they are all available on our Walrus application. The link for the app is in the description. Go ahead and check it out. You've got both free and premium collections. They're gonna look gorgeous on your home screen and lock screen. That's all I have here. Hope you have already subscribed to the channel. Hit that like button if you found this video informative, and I'll see you in the next one soon. Cheers. Bye-bye.